Hey guys, this is Sean, bringing the week 1 match versus Mike and Tyler. I missed this match, so unfortunately this is just going to be a replay, and I'll just talk about the plays quickly. So off the start, Mike leads Moongus, Ty leads Polytoad, and what happens here is Ty just stays in the Ice Beams, and Moongus goes for Spore. This play here, the Ice Beam didn't do too much, and I'm not entirely sure. I'm not going to bother doing the calcs, but this Mungus takes it really well and just throws off a Spore. We find out that on Ty's side, this is it's a Tail Glow Manaphy with leftovers and Ice Beam, and then I'm not sure. I'm not entirely sure. I think we just see Ice Beam, but I think what Ty should have done here, because he just stays and lets us go to sleep. I think he should have just gone straight out into the Manaphy, because we see that I think Manaphy takes 3 or 4 Giga Drains from the Samungus. So, I mean, Ty didn't know if the Spore was coming, but I think it would have been safer just to go with this, and then it would have been a free turn, and then he could get Tail Glow off there, and then fire Ice Beams and other moves. So that's just one play that could have happened. Yes, so Ty switches out here into Victini and the Giga Drain, so that's just to be expected. Ty brings a physical Victini, and I forget what he goes for right here. He goes for V-Create, and it's in the rain, so I'm not entirely sure. This should have been Ty's play. Maybe the Goodra instead, because it eats up hits. It can fire off maybe like an Earthquake or something, depending on what Ty brought. Or even, like, there's a couple plays. Even this Scissor could have come in and then you turned out and would have done lots of damage. But Ty goes this. So he goes for the fire move. It's really weakened. And Mike just makes a safe play into the Landorus, gets off the Intimidate. And then there's the V-Crate. It doesn't do too much. And then Ty switches out here into Polytoad. Mike fires off an Earthquake. Gets the crit, a little unfortunate. I don't think this is a 2-8 kill anyways. So Ty goes this. I think he pretty much just has to. I think he should have spammed Skull trying to get the burn so this thing couldn't set up. But Mike goes right for the play rough to get rid of the one rain setter upper. And then I don't know if Ty saw that coming, but Sucker Punch is very standard on Mawile and super effective. Ty goes this. I mean, Tyler should have maybe looked into Mawile a bit, because I mean the Sucker Punch kills the Victini, and then also Fire Fang or Fire Punch. I think it's Fire Fang is also fairly standard on Mawile, especially if your opponent knows you have a Mega Scizor. So Ty goes for the Bullet Punch here, gets some really nice damage, but the Fire Fang does just make the Scissor drop. And this Mawile, it gets 2 kills. I believe, yeah, so this Mawile just goes for play rough. It doesn't show speed tiers. I'm not entirely sure. I forget what the speeds of these mons are. So I don't know if one was running a slower thing. And, yeah, Mike brings out the Zygarde on the Helios pretty safe unless this thing is HP Ice. I believe it is Life Orb, and Ty just goes for the Surf here. Mike gets off a coil here. I mean, he could have 1,000 arrows, and I think Helios would die from that. Or no, sorry, he goes for the sub, and then he goes for the coil on this. Another play would have been, I'm not sure if he was like, you substitute coil, so maybe like extreme speed and then 1,000 arrows. That might be his set. But yeah, he kills the Heliolisk here. I think he just could have done 1,000 arrows off the start and might have killed, because this leaves him pretty weak. And Manaphy can just come out here and Ice Beam after. But yeah, Moongus comes out. Ty goes right for the Tail Glow, not caring. He gets that Swish Attack off. I'm not entirely sure if that's a roll. But yeah, he does get the sleep here. The Manaphy is Ty's Z user. And one thing I'd like to see this season from Ty, if he brings, I don't know if Manaphy gets Hypnosis, but definitely the Z Rain Dance. If you can do Z Rain Dance, That gives you the speed. Then you can run something like Tail Glow and then like Surf and Ice Beam or whatever coverage you need against your opponent. But it's a very threatening thing. And right here, if Ty did have the Z Rain Dance, which he was leftovers, and I'm fairly certain, because I'm pretty sure we saw that somewhere. But if he was a Z Rain Dance here, that Spore would have done nothing. He could have got to +6. And then honestly, he might have even swept because he would have outsped. Well, depending on his speed, but he would have outsped everything. And then only Sucker Punch and Extreme Speed would have touched him, which it might knock out a Manaphy. I'm not entirely sure if he was less bulky. But yes, Manaphy stays asleep, and we just see some Giga Drains here. I forget if Ty does wake up or not. But that's 2 turns of sleep burnt. And I forget if he wakes up here. Yeah, he does wake up. Goes to Ice Beam, kills the Moongus. I believe the Mawile comes out here? Yeah, Mawile. Ty could have played around with Sucker Punches, but even if he swapped out into Goodra, it was just a free play rough. Yeah. So that's the game against Mike and Ty. Mike brings a very standard, I guess, more offensive team. Because I'm thinking Mega Mawile, this might be Specs, Primarina, Leftovers, Coil, Substitute, Zygarde, Scarf, Lando. I'm pretty sure it was Scarf. And then that might be like, I know Liam ran Delmise. I'm not sure what's standard on Delmise. Might just be Leftovers, could be Solvez, maybe even Choice Beam. Maybe this is straight offense, except for the Moongus. But that's week 1. I just recorded the battle between Alex Girl and Kyle, and that is season 3, week 1 finished.